Hello, Faith Uthen. I'm Jonah Palmer.
And I'm Tobias Spotted Eagle.
March is raging with sports.
And recently, the WNBA has been fighting for equal pay. Miller reports. Miller?
Recently, the WNBA has had some controversy and the debate on equal pay. Along with that, the WNBA teams have also been fined around $500,000 for flying private airlines that they cannot afford. Do you think the WNBA should have equal pay?
I think that their pay should represent how much the WNBA actually makes.
I think that the WNBA operates like the NBA and the NFL and the NHL and MLB, and it's all based on sponsorship and how much money they're bringing in. So if they're not bringing in money like the NBA is, then you can't pay them. Where's that money going to come from? So I don't think it is based on anything other than the business they're generating. And if they're not generating business, then they don't get more pay.
Do you think they should be fined for using private jets when they can't afford it?
Wait, they're fined?
Yeah, they get fined.
I mean, yeah. If they don't have the money, then yeah.
If they can't afford it, they shouldn't be flying private jets. So if that's something that has been agreed to in the terms, then yeah, they should be fined. They shouldn't be flying them.
The WNBA is making huge strides towards equality. Recently, they have been pushing for equal pay. Teams have been fined around $500,000 for flying private airlines, and with equality, this would have never happened. The WNBA continues to make strides towards equality. I'm Miller Durham, sending it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Miller. Along with that, Russia recently got banned for the FIFA World Cup.
That's crazy. Caden reports more. Caden?
As of recently, Russia has been banned from the World Cup because of what's going on in Ukraine. So I asked players and a coach about how they think this will impact the tournament. Do you think that it is right that Russia got knocked out of the World Cup?
No, the soccer team didn't do anything.
Do you think that it is right that Russia got banned from the World Cup?
I do, because what they're doing is wrong.
I think it's a really hard decision. I think just making life worse for Russia as a whole, I think that's the point. Because if the people are unhappy, they're going to let the leadership know, and that's all a part of making life worse and people, I guess, as unhappy as possible. But as for the players, do they have a horse in the race? Do they care about this war? I mean, they just want to play soccer. If you're looking at it as just like an isolated group of humans, then I think it's unfair. But on the whole, I'll say I can understand why they're banned.
Do you think it will have a big impact on the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, Russia was definitely going to win it, 100%. They're just the best team out there. No one can compete. I don't know.
No, because they weren't going to win anyway.
Well, is Russia going to be a favorite in any World Cup? No. Are they good enough where they could play a spoiler? A little birdie told me that they beat Spain, always a favorite, in the round of 16 in the last World Cup. So are they going to win? Probably not, but they could. I mean, any team can have a big impact on the tournament, even if they don't win. So, yes, of course.
FIFA have made it clear that they are kicking Russia out of the World Cup because of its invasion of Ukraine. They believe that violence is never a solution, and FIFA expresses its deepest solidarity to all people affected by what is happening in Ukraine. Thanks for watching. I'm Caden Merrill. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Caden. It'll be weird without seeing Russia in the World Cup this year.
Since March is the month of sports, Faith's own Miss McDaniel was spotlighted by Shay on her dedication to teaching and the softball team. Take it away, Shay.
Hi, Faith Lutheran. There are many outstanding teachers at Faith Lutheran, but one teacher, Miss McDaniel, stands out the most to me. She's a very helpful coach and teacher to anybody who asks and needs help. What subject do you teach and why?
So right now I teach math, specifically Honors Algebra 2, and then I also teach student leadership with Student Council. I've taught math since I got out of college. That's what I majored in. Again, like I said, I'm kind of a dork and I like math, and I've always been good at math, so that seemed like the natural fit.
Miss McDaniel has been working at Faith for many years. Along with being a mathematics teacher, she's a devoted softball coach. On the field and in the classroom, Miss McDaniel works hard to make sure her students are in an upbeat environment. She makes learning fun for her students by teaching students in a way that keeps them engaged. In addition to teaching math and coaching, she runs student council, keeping the school a fun environment for all. There are many excellent teachers at Faith, but Miss McDaniel is loved by all students and faculty, making her stand out to us. Why did you start teaching?
So when I was in 5th grade, I really wanted to be a doctor. Then I realized how much school you have to go to, and so I nixed that idea, and I immediately thought of teaching. It kind of runs in my family. My parents are both educators, and I really love being around kids, and I'm a weirdo and love math.
What is your favorite part about being a teacher?
My favorite part about being a teacher is honestly just the relationships with the students. It's fun to be able to joke around, just get to know them better, and help them learn. Additionally, being at a Lutheran school, it's really cool to be able to share my faith as well. And coaching is a great kind of byproduct of being an educator too.
What's your relation with Miss McDaniel?
She's my softball coach.
What is your favorite part about having Miss McDaniel as a softball coach?
She's really funny and says like a lot of jokes that make me laugh.
Miss McDaniel is surely one great teacher. That's it for this spotlight. This is Shay signing off.
Thank you, Shay.
Do you watch NASCAR, Jonah?
Personally, I'm not a fan.
Well, Jonah, NASCAR recently had the Pennzoil 400 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Our reporter, Addison, went to watch and put together a highlight reel. Addison?
They come to the attention of the starter stand. Christopher Bell elects the inside, and we're racing in Las Vegas.
Wow, they looking like Ricky Bobby out there.
Since NASCAR isn't my personal favorite, but we're still in March, and you know what happens in March?
Krispy Kreme is finally half off.
No, Mr. Spotted Eagle. It's finally that time of the year where my Zags let me down yet again.
I always do enjoy seeing the Zags lose every year.
You know what, Tobias? I didn't really ask for your opinion.
You're mad because it's true, Jonah.
We'll settle this later. That's all we have for today. Have a great day, and
God bless.